Good evening, everybody. Fayman Steve here once again. It is the final day of 2024. I am going to be doing a farewell of the year. I'm going to be closing it out, showing off and running some fans that I found this year. This year was a reasonably good year for fans. I managed to find quite a few, and some really nice ones too. So I'm just gonna start those off and I'm just gonna run them. Some of them are working, some of them are not. A few of them I had just started working on, and I was not able to finish due to um, just other personal things such as Christmas and just stuff like that. I'm going to be starting off with this one. This is not particularly a fan find. Actually, my grandfather gave this to me about 4 years ago. This is actually one of the very last fans that I got from him, and so this fan is of sentimental value to me. Um, the original motor to this failed, and long story short, um, not as experienced back then, not as knowledgeable. So there was an accident. However, I still have the original motor to this that I plan on getting working again sometime later in the future. This is branded Steelton. I have not seen many other fans with this particular brand. I don't know if it's a store brand or if it was just something of a manufacturer of another brand. I am not exactly sure. You see so many other fans like this with this same structure and design. Not the most durable, but the quality to it is actually the performance to this is actually quite decent. Um, Sounds very similar to a Patton, and moves a good amount of air. Was a little beat up when I first got it. The stand on it was rusted, and I painted that black um, a long time ago. Pretty much everything to it is original except for the motor. And there is the back of it. There's the new motor that I got for it. I got that off of eBay. Now, I'm sure some of you are wondering, why would you want to spend another extra few bucks out of your pocket to get another replacement motor for this when you can just get another fan altogether for a little less? Well, this was something that was handed to me from a family member, and I didn't want to just throw it away, and I really wanted to get it working again, and so I did. So I'm happy with that. Hopefully, I will have this with me for a very long time. Did get a quite bit of use out of it this year. And this is a 3-speed too, by the way. Go ahead and we'll start this one up, and then we will move on to the next. Okay, up next is this little 6-inch table fan that I picked up a few months back as I was helping a family member clean out a house. I found this and it was a free score. The fan works pretty decent. Not much to talk about, but it does have some performance to it. What more can you expect even from a 6-inch fan like this? I cleaned this up just last night. No servicing required because I know that this definitely does not have regular bearings. Really cool fan though. It is a single speed. Just that little switch there on the back. There's the front of it. You see how well it cleaned up. Has this UBS cord on it. I think these were just used in offices and workspaces and stuff like that. Okay, pretty cool little fan. And now on to the next one. Okay, so this is a 1960s Superior Electric. I think this was probably the very first one that I scored this year. I bought this at an antique shop for I think $35. There were several of them that I saw, but this one caught my eye at a glance. I was intrigued of how well conditioned this thing was in. This thing is absolutely flawless. I mean, even the inside is just perfect. The only complaint that I have about this, however, is that it makes a ticking sound as it runs, due to the oscillating mechanisms not working. I have gotten some information on how to repair this, and I'm going to look into hopefully getting this fixed sometime next year, and that is on my list. This is a single speed. Has the original power cord. Literally couldn't believe how well shaped the cord was in. We'll go ahead and we'll start this one up now. Okay, so this and another is a really cool one that I got on my 35th birthday. This is a General Electric Hasek fan. This is a 3-speed. This came with the 1950s Mimar. That one is not working. That one will be up next. This one, however, this one had a few small issues, and I was able to do some work with this and get it working. I have not used it much since I have repaired it. There's still more that needs to be done to it. This one, however, has character. Um, not in bad shape for its condition. This is the very first General Electric fan that I have ever owned. Nonetheless, even seen. There's a few more things that I intend to do to it. Really cool fan. I'm sure that this is rather popular among many other vintage fan collectors. We'll go ahead and we'll start this one up. I will run this for a few minutes. On to the next one. Okay, so this is the one that came with the General Electric Hasek. This is a Mimar that I do believe dates back to the 50s. I am not as informative about these fans, but this one definitely has character. Unfortunately, this one is not running because the cord came off, which is a good thing because I was intending on replacing the electricals anyway. So I will just do a review about this, and then I will move on to the next one. This fan was working really well there at first. A few small issues that I still need to tackle. This is a 3-speed, but however, it works on 2-speed. And maybe it may have something to do with the switch, I am not entirely sure. And finding a replacement for this really is not all that hard to find. And maybe I can get this up to speed again. This thing is very heavy, very well built. The base on it is solid cast iron steel. Pretty much everything is original, and I love the paint job on it. Does not have a lot of rust on it, more or less just surface rust. Um, really cool fan. Love the way that it looks. So yeah, definitely intend to get this one fixed up and working nice again. And that'll be on my next up list. And it's a four-blader, which I happen to love because I happen to have a thing for old four-bladed fans, as you can see. So definitely needs to be lubricated. Okay, on to the next one. And this is the very last one. This is a 12-inch Lasko oscillating fan that I purchased about a couple of months ago. I got a really good deal off of this one. I gave maybe about $8 for it. This was another intriguing find to me. Also a very rare find as well. Unfortunately, this one is not working as of now because I was attempting to remove the power cord on it, and the solder gun, the tool that I was using for it, was no good. And I still have not found the right one as of yet. But this one I do intend to get working up to speed again. Not much that I'm going to have to do to this one. Of course, I will just do a cleaning service on it. This dates back to the 1970s, from what I was told, and I love pretty much everything about it. There's the carrying handle, just has easy grip to it. There's no cracks in the base or on the fan anywhere. Really good shape. A few dinks here and there within the car, but that's nothing I cannot fix. I know that I'm going to have to accept the challenge on this because the screw in the oscillator is a cross-threaded like screw, and there's a special tool that is required to get that removed. But I will see what happens. Maybe I won't have to get that removed to clean it up. I am not exactly sure. Only time will tell. So, and it also has the 3-speed keys for the speed control. Well, there you have it, everybody. There are the fan finds that I got of 2024. This year was a really good year for me. Another time full of wonderful adventure, good content. I did manage to put out pretty good material out this year. Still hard to believe that 2024 has already came to an end. So, Happy New Year to you all. I will see you next year. And before we turn the page, I just want to say thank you so much for enjoying my material, and there shall be more great videos to come. God bless you all, and I will see you next year. Over and out, and Happy New Year to everybody.